Oh, don't.
Oh, I need.
Don't walk. Yeah, I gotta get my from downstairs.
Okay, you're fine.
Good morning. Come with me to gather the laundry. I have the laundry from me and Joel. Don't worry, lady. You just stay there and rest. I am shook. There is no laundry in the kids' bathroom. As a mom to four, this is absolutely shocking. I save all of the clothes for Lincoln to put away because it's the perfect chore for him. Wait, just a spoon in the dryer, it's fine. Lincoln is really good at, he's getting really good at separating everyone's clothes. He'll fold and put away his own. He will fold and put away the towels and like random stuff like that. But then everyone else, he just puts the clean piles on their beds and everyone puts their own clothes away. It used to drive me nuts to only do a small load, like, cause I'm like, no, it has to build up and I have to do like a full load. No, but then I would get behind and anyway, it was just stupid. I do one load every single morning. I don't care if it's full, if it's tiny, whatever. I do one load every single morning. And Lincoln will do those when he gets home. And I always keep the door shut because it's a little overstimulating to hear the laundry going. It just is. I have shown you that I've started doing sourdough. I just am basically leaving all my junk on the end of the counter because I'm not situated yet. I don't love that I don't know exactly what I'm doing. Like, I do not know exactly what I'm doing. I'm trying to just like figure it out. Set the oven to 450 degrees. No, this is not a tutorial because I don't know what I'm doing. I just got done editing Hallelujah. And the bread, I took the lids off. And they have just a little bit left to cook. I did rotate the laundry and I am now soaking all the whites in just water and, let's see, OxiClean? Yeah, in OxiClean. I should like clean up the kitchen, but I don't want to. And let's see, I have a couple of hours before the kids get home. So here's what I think I'm gonna do. I have 15 minutes for the bread to finish, which is just enough time for me to like get my video uploaded for tomorrow. And then it's like, should I take a nap? I should pack for the weekend, but I'm not going to. We're gonna do that later. Should I sit on the couch and scroll on my phone cuddled with Lady in front of the fireplace? Should I take a bath? This feels like a day off. This feels like a day off. Usually I've got quite a bit more that I'm doing, but today is not like a busy day, so I'm gonna take advantage of it. And normally I would be probably like starting to cook dinner right now, so because when the kids get home, it gets like chaotic and you've got to go pick people up and all the things. Well, I actually am taking dinner to someone today, and so I made extra dinner yesterday. So we're having leftovers and I'm going to drop extra leftovers off to a neighbor today. So that's also why it's a little less busy, because I did most of the work yesterday. Okay, that's not bad at all. This one is a little crispy, you know, I wish that didn't look like that, but I think that one looks okay. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie though, I have been stressing every time I like put this in the oven, take it out, take a lid on, take a lid off. I'm terrified I'm gonna grab something hot with my bare hand, and it genuinely was making me sick to my stomach because I just was afraid that I was going to do that, and it made me a little bit sick. So I really hate that because that happens every single time. Also, having a little leftover. Okay, this was one of my first loaves, and I didn't want the outside, and it was just covered in flour because I accidentally just did that on one of my first loaves, and I wanted the inside. And listen, I don't have to explain to you why I demolished that loaf. You can just mind your own business. However, I got these out and was deciding how to line them up on my wall, and I'm so thrilled, and I'm gonna make Joel do it. He is still working on a deck. It's going to take him a little while to finish, but because he's a one-man show. It's fine. But I'm so excited to get these on the wall. Oh, and I also have this on his to-do list. I think one of our toilets is leaking around the bottom rim, which is shocking, but it's true. And I only say shocking because it's the laundry room and it doesn't get used very often. All the other toilets get used way more and there's no issues. So that's why I was thinking, shocking, I wonder why.
In school, we were learning about Native Americans and how they survived and what they would, like how they would make their teepees and how they would do it. They would utilize every single part to the buffalo, the bones. They would use to make knives, hammers. They would use the bones also to make like stakes. To stake down their teepee parts. They would use their meat and they would use it to eat. But the fatty parts, they would spit out into the fire, like when the fire wasn't on. So then when they were gonna start the fire, it would be dry enough that it would act kind of like fire starters. It would be thin enough that the fire would be able to burn it quick enough so just the spark from the rocks would light it on fire. They would use the intestines to, like the squiggly part, to stretch and make that like, kind of like in a tent, how you have those little bars that go over to hold it. Like that, but just stretchy elastic bands. And that's what they would stake into the ground with the bones, so then the teepees would hold up. They would eat the brain, heart, liver raw, and they would cook the meat. They would use the hide too for like the patches in the teepees. When they finally got the teepees ready, they needed some fire source in their fires in there, or else they would get cold even with the animal hide. They would also use the animal hide for blankets. And so they would get the animal hide, they would put it on their bodies when they built something. So they would get sticks, some of the bones of the bison, and the mud, and make little, like, almost like a cup, but super tall and like this thin. And when they got that, they would start the fires, and on the top they would lay a hide slanted this in a little gap like this big, so then the smoke could get out.
Wow.
And a hide like this, so it's barely thin enough that the smoke can get out. So how heat rises, it would lift up the hide, and then it would go out into the open.
Super smart.
And when it was cold, they would do that. But if snow got there, even though the hide would rise a tad bit, the snow couldn't get down, the rain couldn't get down, because how tight it would be.
Wow. Holy Toledo. Can you believe that this, no filter, this is literally what it looks like? I pulled off on the side of the road taking dinner to my neighbor, and this is just stunning. So we're just gonna take a second and enjoy it together. Boy, if I ever saw some awesome potatoes. Did you dice those up? Did you get those boiling?
Oh yeah.
Good job! Next up, gravy.
I was put in a cradle, but one of the people wrestling on the sidelines was like telling me how to get out of it. It would have been a pin in like a real game, but he at least taught me how to get out of one. That was cool.
That's way good. That's way good to know.
Did you get out of it? That's nice.
I don't think I know how to break a cradle, so that's really good.
Okay, Joel. I don't want to tell you this or ask you this, but in the laundry room, go look around the base of the toilet. You can see the water is like, you can see there's water in the hardwood, and I don't know what that means. You film for me? Okay, you hold that. I'm making gravy. Lincoln nodded. I always use flour and water mixture or milk mixture. Joel, I've never used discard for gravy, and I'm kind of nervous. I'm excited. I can't wait to see if it actually works. Oh, Lincoln with the camera skills. So, what do you think, Joel? Hey, do you have to do it tonight? Oh, Lincoln, your camera skills are top tier. Oh, he's getting in on the potatoes. Good job.
I think I learned this when I was like 4. I was gonna cut my own hair. Oh yeah, that video was.
Oh, when you learned to use a camera?
And you told me I was gonna cut my hair, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna cut my own hair. I'm gonna film it.
I do remember that.
Sure, it's gonna get like.
So when it boils, it'll start to thicken. Well, I haven't had time to research why the gravy didn't thicken up. I have no clue why the discard wouldn't have worked. But, I mean, does that not look delicious? I think we're guys. Joel, are you ready to eat? No. Can you come and eat? No. Shoot. Go get the boys and tell them to come eat. I shouldn't have told you. I'm scared to show you the toilet because I don't want to be judged or told that it was really stupid to have a hardwood under the toilet. And you know what? Yeah, that actually is really dumb. And I think hindsight, do you know what I wish I would have done? Is put this same like tile, maybe not like a border around it, but it would have been nice to like put tile right under the toilet. I didn't think about this. Okay, so Joel has no idea what caused this. He thinks that when I mopped, water got under it because it's not leaking from anywhere else. It's not coming from behind the toilet. The toilet isn't leaking, the ring isn't leaking. That's what he thinks, but I remember when I was mopping, I remember thinking, I don't want to get water trapped underneath the toilet, but it would never have been that much water. So I wonder if that's not what happened, because I would never mop with that much water. Do you know what I mean? And if there wasn't that much water, why wouldn't it just evaporate? I don't know. I'm not super sure. Joel isn't sure. So he's frustrated. He has worked long days. I think yesterday he worked 14 or 15 hours. And so he is tired, and it's so frustrating when you're tired and you have to redo something. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not something new. It's just redoing old stuff. Anyway, so come on, Link. Did you get all of the shoes at the door put away?
Yes.
Okay. You're gonna come dry for me. I'm gonna wash. Joel took the boys to Young Men's. Joel is a Young Men's leader. So I've got all my leftovers dished up, and I'm actually really thrilled because, well, number one, my sourdough bread was good. And my leftovers I have plated up, and it just feels very satisfying to not have any waste. We've gotten several meals out of this, plus we fed a neighbor with it, so I think like that brings me a lot of joy. Okay, we put this in the fridge. Oh, don't like tilt it, don't like keep it straight up, keep it like upright, you know what I mean? We used paper plates and I still have a sink full of dishes. Will you go make sure that will you go see if I hit record? I can't remember if I hit record or not. Thumbs up. Okay, Olivia's not home tonight because she was having dinner with her boyfriend, which sounds just really weird to say, but she had dinner over at her boyfriend's, and then she has Young Women's when she's done. So that's our night. Me and Lincoln, we're gonna shut the house down, have everything ready so that as soon as everyone gets home, they can shower and go to bed. Yeah? And then I gotta start getting prepared for Thanksgiving, which is next week. Can you believe it? My birthday this year is on Thanksgiving.
Isn't it always on Thanksgiving?
No, because Thanksgiving is always the third Thursday of the month. But you know how the dates always change? Like Halloween is sometimes on a Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday.
So Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving is always on the third. It's not like a date. It's just the third Thursday of the month. So sometimes it's on my birthday and sometimes it's not.
It's like every other year.
Every several years. You want to say goodbye to everybody? Bye. Okay, go turn the camera off for me. Because you're still my camera guy today. Thank you.